All right. Blackjack is one of the oldest card games in the casino, and it's also one of the most popular games. The object of the game is closest to 21 without going over wins, whether it be the player or the dealer. The players buy in, if they buy in 100, they get 100 in chips. What we do is, these are the betting circles. The player will put the amount of the wager that they wish to wager in each betting circle. Go ahead and place your wagers. The dealer then will in turn, at the beginning of a new shoe, the dealer always burns one card. This is the burn card. We never expose the burn card. The dealer then starts from the player closest to his left, always gets the first card. The player will get 2 cards face up. The dealer will get 2 cards with only one face up. Let's begin. Okay, the dealer has a 10 up. There is a possibility that the dealer has a blackjack anytime there is a 10 or an ace. So the dealer will use what's called a no peek to make sure that he does not have a blackjack. If I have a blackjack, the hand is over. The players will lose. So what I do is I look and I see I do not have a blackjack. So we continue. This player has a 10. The player has 3 choices on every hand. They can either hit, and if you want a card, we always use hand signals. This is the signal for a hit. If you wish to stay, this is the signal for stay. There's also an opportunity to split. This is the signal for split. A split is anytime you get 2 like cards of the same denomination, you can make 2 separate hands. We always use hand signals. We never go on verbal, because if there is a discrepancy, we always go back to the camera and we can see this player said stay, this one said hit or split. So that we always cover ourselves in that aspect. All right, this player has 10. She wishes to take a hit. A hit is this way. The dealer gives the player a hit. The player has 18. We're trying to get the closest to 21. Normally, 18 is a hand that stay. The dealer stays on 17. Most players stay on 17 too. So if you're good on 18, you will do this. You say, I'm good, and I will move to the next player. This player has 8. She will take a hit. Now she has 18. Both players have 18. They both have stayed. At this point, the dealer reveals his bottom card. The dealer has 19. Both players will lose. Unfortunately, we take both bets, put them back into the rack. The hand is over. We pick the cards up in a certain order that they're put out, in case, with the dealer's hands on top, in case there's a discrepancy, we can always back them up and see what each player had. If there was a discrepancy, I would go back. That would be my hand. There's her hand. There's her hand. We can back them up if there's a discrepancy and show the player exactly what they had. So there's a reason we pick them up in order always. All right, each table has a minimum and maximum bet. It will always be posted over here. This table is a 10 to 500. We do also offer $2 tables. We have a 2 to 200 table, and we have a higher denomination. Sometimes we'll go up as much as 25 to the $1,000 game. That's very rare. Okay, so what a dealer does, once the players place their bets, you make sure they have at least the minimum. Go ahead, ladies, place your bet. And once they have placed their bets, once again, we make sure we check the layout, make sure everybody has the bet that they desire. If she decides she wants to bet less, before the card's out, she can say, hang on, I want to take some off, I got too much. That is allowed. Once the card's out, you cannot touch your bets. All right, let's deal another hand. All right, this situation comes up when the dealer has an ace, the dealer offers what is called insurance. There's an insurance line here. Insurance is a separate bet that you can place that the dealer has blackjack. You're betting the dealer has blackjack. The most you can bet is half your original bet. Let's say, for instance, she has $50 bet. If she wants to take insurance, she can insure up to $25, which is half her bet. It's placed on the insurance line. It is a bet that the dealer has blackjack. Okay, the dealer would then open insurance, and once you get insurance, they will close insurance. Now I will check the ace. The dealer does not have blackjack. In this situation, the insurance money loses because the dealer does not have blackjack. If the dealer had blackjack, for instance, these bets would automatically lose. This bet, the insurance bet, would get paid 2-1 if the dealer had blackjack. Since the dealer did not have blackjack, she loses the insurance, and we go ahead and we play the hand out as we normally would. This player has 14. She has the option to hit or stay. She always gives a hand signal. She takes a hit. Now she has 15. One more hit. She has 19. She stays. Next player has 13. She asks for a hit. 23. She busts, so she automatically loses. Then we reveal the dealer's undercard, which is a 9. Dealer has 20. Player has 19. Player loses. All right, in this situation, player has 2 9s, dealer has a 6 up. If the player wishes to, the player can split any 2 like cards of the same value. In this case, she has 9s. She would give the split signal, put another $25 out, which she has bet. Now she will make 2 separate hands with the split. First hand takes 1 card, she has 11. Now, in this situation, you are also allowed to double after a split. 11 is a very common hand that most players double on. A double, you get 1 card. You can double for less or you can double for the same amount. Most players would double for the same amount, which is $25. The $25 would go right beside this one, and then she would give me the signal for the double down, which is 1 card for a double. She gets 1 card and 1 card only. The card is placed sideways. We're done with that hand. We go to the next hand. You only have 1 card, so I'm going to give you. Now you have 19. She stays. Next player has 11. This is another good double down hand. Most players would double. She can bet up to 20 to double down. She will get 1 card. I will get the signal. This is a double. 1 card. She has 14. Her hand is over. Dealer reveals his bottom card. He has 10, 18. This hand loses. This hand has 19. It is a winner, so it will get paid. The double down hand didn't do so well. We take it away. That is doubling and splitting on the blackjack table. In this situation, the player has a blackjack. Blackjack, which is always right here on the table, plays 3-2. In this case, the dealer would break down the bet to see what the amount she has bet. She has $100 bet. A $100 blackjack plays $150. I would break it out. I'm going to change colors to green. It's 150. I always prove it for the camera so they can see what I'm doing. I prove she has bet 100. Blackjack pays 150. I would bring the bet out. I would pay her 150. Take the hand away automatically. This hand is over, so it goes in the rack. This player has 18. I have a 6 up. basic strategy would tell her to stay. She stays. I have 16. I have too many. This player also wins. She wins even money, $20. That's the way you play a blackjack. All right, here we go. All right, player has 18. Player stays. Player has 12. She takes a hit. Player has 21. I also need a signal even on 21. We always get a signal. Dealer has 18. Player wins. I would go out and I would pay. Dealer always runs his finger across to prove to the camera that it is an even amount. That's what's called cutting checks. This is a push. A push is anytime we have the same hand, you don't win, you don't lose. Dealer will push that hand, the hand is over. All right, for example, this bet is not a legal bet. The bet always has to be in one stack. Okay? And every time a dealer touches chips or money, you will see them clear their hands. It's to prove to the camera that I have nothing in my hand. Whenever I touch any chips, always clear your hand. That lets the camera know I have nothing in my hand, okay? Alrighty, here we go. Alright, player has 20. Player stays. Player has 17 and stays. Dealer has 10, he must take a hit. Dealer has 18. This player has 17, which loses. This player has 20, which is a winner.